Good morning, good people. Good people across the globe. Hope I didn't wake you up this morning or shock your system. Most of the weed smokers are still asleep. So I can come out this morning and hit you guys fresh off in the morning with an unbelievable, shocking video that you're getting right now. Don't forget to hit the like button as you come in so they can know that you're not a bot. It's a lot of developments taking place right now. I don't know why. I guess beat writers, they have to get their stories together early in the morning. So that's why it comes out. I'll be like, who's working this late? But they normally go on 5, 6 hours sleep because they got to get their stories out and put the comments and periods together and get what they finna write and put out early in the morning. So when you guys are asleep, by the time you guys are awake, they have their stories ready to go. Well, you'll believe it in November. September, October of this year, you'll believe me then. The NBA is not going to let it happen. There's nothing they can do about it. They want it to happen. Believe me, they do. Well, I'm going to tell you what. What he don't want is what his uncle wants. What Kawhi wants is what his uncle wants. And what his uncle wants is what Kawhi is going to get. Kawhi trusts his uncle with his career, his direction, everything. Kobe wants Kawhi Leonard on the team. So that means Jenny Buss wants Kawhi Leonard on the team. More than Anthony Davis. And they're smart for that. Because that's a winner. You're going to want to associate yourself with a winner. Why wouldn't you? Oh no. As you'll find out from this video, it's a lot more complicated than that. And being that the fact that things are as complicated as they are, you see the Clippers was offering a farm for Kawhi Leonard. But they've been getting stalled in the negotiations and some of the talks with the uncle. Because what they thought they had a deal and the situation was pretty much wrapped up. And that they were going to talk at the end of the year. What they've been finding out is that somebody's not doing what they said they were going to do. Yeah, you think it's fake news until you turn around and you witness all of these things happening and transpiring and going down, and you go, whoa, how did this happen? Right, you think I want Kawhi Leonard playing side by side with LeBron James? Are you out your mind? I know LeBron can't do anything on his own. We know that. We know he playing with other players that could actually play the game. We know what this is gonna be. Will it be enough? Yeah, for more than get them in the playoffs and make them a contender? Absolutely. Golden State won't have Kevin Durant next year, so that's gonna weaken them. Houston Rockets, they're just getting older. Who knows if Paul is coming back another season or how he's gonna play? They're basically done. OKC is self-destructive. We already know about that. So we know where they're going to end up. LeBron could average his 20 points, and this way he could sit back. Is it enough to win a championship? I don't know. They definitely can compete for the title. But that's what they say. That's why they roll the balls out. This is why you play the game. This is why you play the game. Because no matter how many superstars you have on the team, you must remember one thing. There's only one basketball. One. Now, you got all these guys who are individually averaging 20-some points a game when it was there. You know, who's going to be willing to make that sacrifice for the victory and for the betterment of the team? We've seen all these players come together, and they don't normally, dictate that they're going to win a championship. People have had successful seasons, but didn't quite bring the success that others thought they were going to have by putting these super teams together. You got to learn who's going to shoot the ball when the game's on the line and it's tight. What you going to do then? Who's going to take that last shot? We know LeBron ain't going to take it. Is AD going to take it? Can he stay healthy? He might have to alter his game. Right? But the smartness of Kawhi Leonard, meaning that he can adapt to the style of play of certain players. LeBron knows how to play with other people from other teams. He knows how to alter his game enough to where he could just sit back and control the pace of the game. But if things get out of hand and he needs to take over and dominate, he can't do that. Because on the defensive end, he's a liability for teams that go 5 deep. I know Kevin Durant is going to the Knicks. Now, if Kyrie get up and leave, then that would be very dumb. Very dumb. Him playing with Kevin Durant is the worst idea I've ever heard in my life. Those are two people who can't play together. That's not going to work out. They will step on each other's toes all the time. See, you could play with someone like Steph. People think, well, Steph and Kawhi, they're the same player. No, they are not. One is a closer. One is I'm going to do what it takes to help the team win. Kyrie is a game closer. He's going to shoot that shot at the end. He's the guy that's going to take the game-winning shot. That's Kyrie Irving. Now, if they lose to the Milwaukee Bucks, he might think, I'm out. But then again, no, he might stay. And I think he would stay because it makes no sense to walk out on a team that you know is successful and can get to the next level. Well, I didn't like, I would say it's a lot of factors involved. Like, let's say, for instance, let me see. For instance, LeBron James and they get Anthony Davis in a trade. They're going to have to give up Kuzma, Ingram, Lonzo Ball, and some other players to make this deal happen. To trade for Anthony Davis and bring him over to the Lakers. Okay? So therefore, they only got Anthony Davis for 1 year before they can negotiate a long-term contract with Anthony Davis. Now, they want to sign Kawhi Leonard to a max contract, period. So, you're going to have Anthony Davis for 1 year. That will be this upcoming season. So, this will be your season if you're the Lakers. And this will determine if they're going to keep Anthony Davis for the remainder of his career. And this is how it was drawn up when it was done. Now, who's going to be that coach? Now, according to my sources, the Toronto gossip reporters have been working on a story that they've been typing up that Kawhi has already told Danny Green that he's not coming back to Toronto, to the Raptors. So some of the Raptor fans were upset about it in the chat rooms, saying, Kawhi Leonard's laying down. It's called championship or bust, is what they were calling. So some of the beat writers want to find out if this story is really true. And they were told, do not ask Kawhi Leonard about it. So unless they have something that's legitimate, he's only going to talk about the game. Don't ask him about free agency or what is he doing next season. So they're handcuffed. Yeah, I know you guys didn't get a notification. I don't understand why that's happening. Definitely write in and complain about it. Don't forget to donate to the page. Click that link in the description box. I know that. That's what I'm saying. Hit the like button for real. You weren't kidding. My goodness. I saw 38 likes. I'm like, what? Like, that's crazy. Like, who would come through the door and not hit the like button? Especially for a video like this. Well, there's different scenarios involved. You look at a case or situation where you got one person on one side who's been dealing with situations such as, let's say, they're trying to build a team from scratch using the draft and all of these things. And what's happening and what we're seeing is they're trying to make the NBA draft obsolete because the meaningfulness of it. Because if you look at the meaningfulness of it, it doesn't mean anything anymore. You get a great player in the draft. You have a very good draft. You got players that's coming out and actually producing right away. But here's the kick. We're going to have that player play great for 2 years. Then he's going to leave that team he's with because the team was crappy. Helped him get all those stats. He's going to go to a winning franchise already and join a couple of other players and buddies that he came in with and see if they can win a championship together, because that's the LeBron James syndrome. LeBron brought all that into the table. So you start to ask yourself questions. You start going, man, is this what I really want to do? Is this what I really want to go towards? Then you're demanding trades, trade me, but I only want to go here or here. If you trade me anywhere else, I ain't gonna. But these are the scenarios you're faced with when you're out here on the road. The NFL has been dead. That's crazy. Hold on a moment. I disagree with y'all. The NFL is the highest grossing sport. NBA pushing ahead. Contrary to what you believe, the NBA, they believe is gaining ground on the NFL. Lying to themselves. Sorry about that. But they aren't losing any ground. They're not losing any sleep over it. The whole nine. The Warriors are going to have a really busy free agency because it's coming to the end of everything. Do you keep Livingston for the low? I'm hearing he's going to the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm Carcino on the Cash App. Or you could click the link in the description box where it says donate and leave me a message in the Streamlab. I mean, look, when you talk about Peyton Manning, you're talking about a quarterback with a regular season records. Okay? That's who he is. Peyton Manning is a guy with a bunch of regular season records. That's it. Brady got the real records postseason, where the game. Now let's stay focused here. We talking about winners. Let's talk about losers. The only people that's really was doing something on this roster that they talking about is Kawhi Leonard. He's in the prime of his career. He's a NBA Finals MVP. Yeah, that's actually a very worst kept secret. LeBron started following Kawhi Leonard like a couple days ago to kind of like break the news to the public without breaking the news. So, right, the tampering is already started. Can you just imagine what they're saying in the DMs? Kawhi's a free agent. They don't have to trade to get him. They're gonna sign him. AD is the guy that they're gonna trade. You're looking at Lonzo Ball, Ingram, and Kyle Kuzma going off the Los Angeles Lakers and going to New Orleans. Kyle Kuzma already knows he's gone. Ingram's gone. A lot of players that won't be there next year. They might re-sign Rondo again to another one-year deal and bring Rondo back. From what I heard, it's already a done deal. They will be Lakers next year. Anthony Davis will be a Los Angeles Laker, and so will Kawhi Leonard. The Clippers have lost their position. They looked like they were going to the Clippers, and that something happened. Negotiations, and they were going to get Kawhi, and it doesn't look like they're going to lose the Kawhi Leonard deal. So now they want to try to enter the Kevin Durant sweepstakes. They want Kevin Durant to come to the Clippers. So Steve's got the money. But it looks like the Knicks, they're going to pay Kevin Durant a lot more money, and they want him there. And I think Kevin really wants to go to the Knicks rather than to stay there and play for the Clippers. But it all depends, you know. But that's the way the positions have changed so far, where they seem to have positioned off of Kawhi and to put their attention towards Kevin Durant. Without any shadow of a doubt, you take Kevin Durant. Why would you not? And don't forget to hit the like button, fellas. Problem is the quality of play. They keep trying to find that extra niche that's going to bring, like, to turn things around. Like, this is going to do it for us. You know, this is going to be it. I said, the reason why is not everybody watch NBA games. Even you guys, y'all don't watch the NBA. What you do is the highlights on YouTube. You watch some of it, a portion of the game. That's why they're trying to go to the more streaming avenues, because the NBA is good at merchandise selling. Is where and the fact that the NBA it's around team. It's about individuality. The NFL sells team. Even though you got players that excel out there, they're still selling the team format. The team wins, the team this, the team that. It's all about the team. Now you take everybody else away from that, then you have a different scenario altogether. When do they ever give black quarterbacks help? Did Donovan McNabb get any help?
All right. I mean, yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it.
All right, when you come in, I'll give it to you.
Yeah, I'll take it whenever you get a chance. Hey. Yeah, so they never gave Donovan any, Russell Wilson any. Michael Vick. None of them.
Know where you're sitting yet?
All the number one.
Number one. Actually, that's number 4.
Oh, well, number 4.
I had to look up. These aren't in order. I don't know why. There's 5, 3. You know, it's keep me on my toes, I guess. Oh, here's one that says call attendant.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's 2.
Yeah, that's machine number 2. Well, I better call one. You want to watch it or not?
I'll take it just like that. Yeah, you know what? Go ahead. Put something in there. Sure, it'll do.
Golden State keeping Kevin. Nah, they not keeping him.
Nah, it's all good.
Kev to the Rockets? I don't really see that happen. Oh, I'm telling. They told me it's basically a done deal. So they're not even looking at the scenarios of a lot of these people coming back. They're just gonna shuffle the deck. But if I had a choice between KD or Kawhi, I'm definitely taking KD. If the Knicks get Zion, he'll be a developmental player, but he's definitely box office, which means that he's gonna bring the people in to come see it. You know, people are gonna want to see him, watch the highlights, tune in and watch the game, just off his name alone.
Looking for your
I
daily.
got a machine now.
I know.
You know, I don't want him to go there, but the Lakers want him. They want Kawhi Leonard. That I do know. Kobe Bryant and Jenny Buss want Kawhi on the team. So definitely that would be, you know, number 1 on the to-do chart is to get Kawhi. Well, that's not the point. It's that is it enough to win a championship? Because they're playing a game now where that's all they really looking for is the championship. They're trying to buy a championship. I mean, they don't realize a lot of these teams have actually caught up with a lot of teams. Like the Atlanta Hawks is not as bad as people think they are. You know. I never looked at it that way. I never looked at it and said to myself, you know what would be great right now? If I was to do this, I did, Jesse. I did. I saw you donated to the Cash App. The rest of y'all could do it on Carcino on the Cash App. You can go ahead. I appreciate the love, support. Well, that's ridiculous. I mean, if you're gonna do that, both teams had a. What they keep showing on ESPN and everything else is ridiculous, because that didn't determine the game. There's a lot of calls that were made that were ridiculous throughout the entire game that had nothing to do with those 3-point shots. But when you spoil people your entire career or their entire career, then when you try to grow them up, suddenly they gonna rebel because they used to being spoiled and coddled. So now the big baby got to do something, and they going to cry in the press. I mean, Steph Curry had 5 fouls, and about 3 of them were ridiculous. Well, Office Depot, that's cool, but I don't think they'll go that route. I think he's cool in Indiana. He got a home. So you gotta understand, when people get comfortable somewhere, this ain't like a video game. People got families. They gotta move there. They gotta move and change their whole lives. They don't want to reroute their family and take. They don't want to go through all that. I didn't see it that way. I saw it a lot differently than a lot of people. The step back jumper was Paul Pierce's move. Paul Pierce was a slow motion basketball player, so all of that was his move. But definitely support the page, man. Definitely click the button and donate to the Streamlabs, so when we go live again, we can try to get you guys